Hello Leo, welcome to your monthly reading for June 2022. Can you believe that we're in June already? Isn't that crazy? Now, this is for Leo, Sun and Rising, and I already have good news for you, Leo. June is going to be an amazing month, okay? Listen, last month was a little crazy. It was eclipse season. There were some game-changing moments, okay? But also, remember January, February, things were kind of slow. Things picked up fast in March, April, boom, things went going. Listen, Leo, there was a lot of stuff happening. In your with Jupiter going into Aries. There's going to be a lot of focus in your ninth house, okay? And so that really does rule mind expansion, education. You could be going on a trip, you could be planning a trip, you could be working with people overseas. But if you want to start a blog, if you want to write a book, now is a really good time. Ninth house also rules publishing. All right. Now listen, there's a lot of really crazy alignments in June, okay? Really good ones too. But first, actually, let me say, if you haven't been to my channel before, if this is your first time, I use tarot, astrology, and my guides to lead your reading. And the reason I use astrology is because astrology and tarot go hand in hand, and they have forever. So I like to point a couple things out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave some key dates in the description for you to see where things are, and so how you can plan for the rest of the month. But I'm not going to bring up too much astrology because we could be here for hours. But I will let you know at the end of the reading, I pull one card per week just to give you a little bit more clarity and insight and what to expect for that week. So remember to stay till the end so you can see each card for the week. Now, another thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to mention some key points. We've really kicked off June with that Mars-Jupiter conjunction. Now, that happened right before the Gemini new moon. That happened on May 30th. What that means for you, if you don't know astrology, which is fine, it just means that take action now. Mars is really fiery. It's all about action. Jupiter is growth and expansion, all right? Gemini new moon, all about new beginnings. So it's all about planting seeds now, right? To move forward. And then there's so many great alignments throughout June that you're just gonna see a lot of great action there, okay, Leo? And so I also want to point out mid-month we do have a full moon in Sagittarius, okay? Leo, that affects your fifth house, all right? So you might see some action with love, all right? Even creativity, okay? And some family stuff going on there too. But I know that you've really entered this new life path recently, and I'm so proud of you and I'm so excited for you. Remember, the theme of the month is to just go for it. It's to really just go in there, take action, okay? I want you to be an Imagine Dragon song this month, all right? I want your kingdom come, okay? This is your kingdom come. Don't want you to be an Adele song. This is going to be a happy month, all right? No shade to Adele. I love Adele, but listen, we want to be really proactive. We're entering summer, June 21st. Last thing I'm going to mention, Leo, is that we do have a full new moon in Cancer at the end of the month, okay? And so a lot of activity, again, that's your 12th house, by the way, so you might be reconsidering things, you might have a lot going on in the head, but listen, a lot of activity going on in June. That's why we're going to get down to what's going on for you, specifically Leo, Sun and Rising, and we are going to go ahead and get started. All right, Leo, here we go. Now, Leo, if this is your first time to my channel, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. Okay. Secondly, I do the traditional Celtic cross spread, and this just gives like a really bigger, a good general overview of what to expect. It's also what my clients prefer. If you want to book a reading, a private reading with me, you know where to find me. Now, I also do not do reversals because I use my guides to really paint the bigger picture here. Leo, I'm in a really good mood today, and I don't and I think that I'm feeding off your energy because y'all are so fun. Okay, so and I love you, Leo. I love you a lot. So, Leo, this is great. Remember how I said you had started a new life path recently? Things have been moving forward. And when I say new life path, that can literally, well, not literally, but that can be something that you just started something very new, like a new job. You probably, you could have started a new side hustle. You could have had a baby, you could have moved locations. A lot of new things, all right? A lot of new things that's been happening in your life, and that's really, really good because we always want to move forward. Now, this is in your favor. You got the Hanged Man, okay? And so what's happening is not only did you start this new life path, but you actually also have a very new perspective, okay? You've been spending time the past few months thinking about things, moving forward, but looking at things in a different way because things uh, maybe you were hitting certain patterns, or you were in certain patterns or cycles that were just eventually you were exhausted by it. It wasn't working the way that it used to. So good for you, Leo. It's all about opening yourself up to new possibilities, right? And so the Hanged Man, I don't want you to be scared by this card. Some people are like, oh my gosh, the Hanged Man, it's one of my favorite cards, okay? This man, as you can see, is a halo above his head or around his head, and he's smiling, indicating that he actually put himself there. Now you can see that he is being hanged in the sign of the cross. This has very spiritual connotations to it. That's great because you have opened up spiritually as well. And when I say the word spiritually, I don't want you to get weirded out by that. That could be anything from, like, you know, literal, like if you have religious beliefs, or if you believe in the universe, or if you believe in yourself, you have opened yourself up to look at things in a different way, and they are going to be working for you because look at your main spread here. It is pretty gorgeous, Leo. I'm not going to lie. This is very, very beautiful. You have a lot to look forward to, especially this June. Now, Page of Swords is what you pulled as your main card, all right? So Page ushers in a lot of change, okay? And behind the Ace, right, in the Minor Arcana. But also, this is just someone who's really eager to get started. He's very, very ready to go, okay? He's got his foot on the gas, he's got his hand on the sword. You can see him just really eager, really, really, and he's also kind of a newbie, right? Let's call him like the intern. He's not yet a king, not yet a queen, not yet a knight. He's just starting out. So a lot of Leos, when I say you are at a new chapter in your life, you are freshly new, and that's good. And for Leos, some Leos who haven't gotten to that point yet, just wait. It's coming, all right? Especially when Mercury goes retrograde. That's going to be in a few days from now because that could have caused some delays. Also, I want you to know that the page represents the messenger. You could have some messages coming into you, and I'm getting the message myself that a lot of it can be spiritually, okay? You can be getting like spiritual messages, all right? Whether it's from someone who's crossed over, whether it's from God, whether it's from Buddha, whether it's from whatever you believe in, even in your dreams, you can be getting messages now that help you move forward, all right? You also got the Knight of Swords, which is crazy because, look, you have 3 swords here and 3 court, okay? Page, knight, queen, all in swords, intellect, okay? This is all about the mentality, intellect. The Knight of Swords came in your challenge area. So the one thing that I'm going to say, Leah, I don't want you to think this is a bad thing. This is really fiery energy, okay? The Knight represents fire. The sword is all about it's like your mind going a million miles a minute. So what I want you to do is slow down a bit with the way you're wanting things to move forward. Listen, everything doesn't have to happen overnight. And also another message that's coming through is try not to be impulsive with any decisions you make at this time, okay? You could have a lot of different opportunities, but also in this new place that you are in your life, right? Whether it is the fact that you have moved, or whether it is the fact that, you know, you started something new, or you started writing a book, or whatever it is, don't be impulsive about the way you go about it, okay? Just be you, Leo. Be you, okay? This is the month to take action and to move forward. And listen, all we want to do for this month is we want to feel empowered, okay? And you have all the power to do that, all right? Now listen, the reason I say that is because you got the Fool. Now the Fool, I love the Fool. Who doesn't love the Fool? He's not even a numbered tarot. He's 0, okay? So what does 0 represent? Well, what does 0 mean? 0 means nothing, right? What is nothing? Nothing is everything, baby, all right? This is infinite possibilities. You are ready to go. You are ready to start this journey. It's proven here by the Page of Swords. The Fool is just saying there's unlimited possibilities, all right? You have the full protection of the sun here, all right? That's huge, okay? And so you're ready to go. You're ready to take that leap of faith. If it is something, if it's like uncharted territories, or is that the right way to say it? Is it chartered? Uncharted territories. You're ready to make that leap of faith. And I love that. I love that about you, okay? Again, like, don't even care what other people think, right? You shouldn't. This is you. This is all you, and you're owning it. Now, deep down inside, the goal here, all right, and the motive, and maybe a lot of the wishing and wanting is to make a lot of money. So you're in a position where you do want to start building your legacy, and you want to be in a more financially stable position. And a lot of Leos are, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Y'all are in a good place, and you've had a lot of like really good energy in that area, especially with all that activity in Taurus, right? And so, and the fact that Venus is in Taurus, and Venus is going to be in Taurus until June 23rd. Oh my gosh, you got that going for you too. And I'll talk about that at the end if it, for the weekly. But listen, this is great. I call the King of Pentacles the Elon Musk of the tarot deck, whether you like him or not, and a lot of people don't like him. He's still a billionaire, all right? Let's get that clear. He's a billionaire. He worked really hard to get where he is, and he's a billionaire. Did I mention the fact he's a billionaire? So, deep down inside, you want to make a lot of money, and you want to be sitting in this throne, okay? And, excuse me, and when you sit in this throne, you feel on top of the world, but also financially stable, and you have so much money that you don't have to worry about it anymore. And that's, that's one of the goals, all right? Deep down inside, that's what we want to do. To get there, and this is really interesting that you did get the Queen of Swords, okay? Remember I said there's a lot of mental activity here, and that's good for you, all right? Especially with all that activity in especially with Jupiter and Aries being in your 9th house, okay, mind expansion, that's really great. And you're getting there, and you're starting to see things in a different way. You got the Hanged Man. You got the Fool. Page of Swords, you're ready to go. Now, Queen of Swords. Some people call her the Ice Queen, okay? And it's only because, you know why she's sitting in this throne? It's because she used her head, not her heart, okay? And so that's why I still want you to think about the things moving forward that you want, but do it in a way where it's logical, where it's practical. Don't be impulsive. Remember I said don't be impulsive. But the other thing about this, with that sword, you know what she does? She literally cuts all the drama from her life, okay? And that is what I want you to do. If there is, excuse me, oh my God, I've done 4 readings and I haven't even had a drink of water. But it's over there. I'll get that later. So what I want you to do is to really be a leader in this moment. All right, Leo? Be a leader for yourself. All right? This is a lot of personal growth energy here too. This is a lot. You can see that all the cards here, they're all single people in each card, okay? And so this is a lot of personal development, personal growth, you entering this period in your life where it's all about no risk, no reward, right? Really going for it, really planting those seeds and making this new life path work for you. I love it, Leo. This is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and get to your staff. Now, again, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You'll get notification of, again, I do a weekly celebrity reading, I do weekly tarot readings, and I do monthly readings. And I also do dailies in the shorts. And those are always fun because it's a card a day. And it helps you align for the day, right? Now, this is really interesting, Leo. This is really, really interesting. Okay, so you did get the 7 of Cups, all right? This is very cups heavy. So we're now talking about, I told you earlier, it was a lot of personal growth happening, but also this is very emotional for you too, all right? And that's good, all right? So one thing I want you to know is there could be more opportunities coming, okay, Leo? Now, here's the thing about the 7 of Cups. This young man here is presented with a lot of different opportunities, okay? But one thing about these opportunities is not all of them are going to be great. So that's why I say be a leader now, okay? Think about things logically. Think about things, use your mind at this point, because you can see the universe is presenting him all these cups, okay? But take a closer look. You see, not all of them are great. There's a snake coming out of one, a dragon out of the other. So this is you just really knowing. You have to really know what you want, okay? And so for some Leos who are still in a place in their life where you're not really sure if you're going on the right path or if it is the right direction, really do a gut check, especially at the end of the month, all right? If things are just kind of like funny this month, do a gut check, okay? With that new moon in Cancer. Awesome. Okay, now, uh, third, Three of Cups is great for you. I love it. So this is all about celebration, okay? And you can see these three sisters here celebrating in the moment. Now, one thing that I want to bring to mind is that Leo, you're gonna have something to celebrate soon, okay? It's not even, it's unarguable, all right? And so the one thing that I want you to take away from this, though, is that not only is this card about celebrating, but it's about sisterhood, it's about brotherhood, it's about family. So when you do have this celebration, when you attend this celebration, I want you to really bond, okay? This is all about bonding. This is all about bonding with the people that you love, all right? So even if you have nothing big celebrating on your end, it could be that your friend is going to have a birthday, or actually your birthday is coming up, but it could be a friend that is having a birthday. It could be a friend that, you know, got a promotion. There could be something that brings y'all together. And the one thing that, and the reason why this is really important is because through that moment, through that bonding moment, we learn a lot about ourselves. We learn about, you know, the bonding that we have with others, okay? That raises our vibration levels. But secondly, ideas are born through these moments, okay? There's so many things that these forms of bonding bring to life, and that's what I love for you, all right? Now, this is so great. You also got the Nine of Pentacles, okay? And so we know that you want abundance. We know that you, listen, finer things in life here. This is all about Venus. This is all about financial success. You can see that her gown is completely covered with the symbol of Venus, all right? What does Venus represent? Love, money, passion, like I said, the finer things in life, the indulgences, all right? And so I know that you want to get to that place, and you are going to get to that place. It's undoubtable, because also you want money too. So all of this is moving forward in the way that you would want it to, if that makes sense. Now, I did say this is a very big personal journey for you, but I want you to bring people into your life on this journey, all right? Because you also got the Six of Cups. Now, this is all about sharing, and this is, you know, the final outcome card, and this is a beautiful card. They say the six is the heart of the tree of life, right? So this is something to pay attention to, because this is all about well, two things here. Based on your reading and the energies that I'm getting and the messages that I'm getting, this is telling you to tap into your inner child. You've been working really hard. Things have been going really good for you, Leo, and I'm so happy for you. But I want you to spend some nostalgic moments, okay? I want you to feel inspired by looking at, you know, the beautiful things that have happened in your childhood and that have happened in your life, because I think that's going to help you moving forward. Especially the creative Leos here who are like writing a book or painting a picture or trying to get your singing career off the ground or whatever. Be nostalgic, okay? That's going to help a lot. It really is going to help a lot, okay? And again, this really is, you know, this is all about sharing and family and, you know, just huge nostalgia card here. And so I want you to spend time doing that this month, Leo. This is an amazing read. This is a truly amazing read. I love the path that you're going on, and I love the direction that you're going, Leo. Things couldn't be better for you in June. Now, I am going to say that June is probably going to be the best summer that you've had in a really long time, okay? It's undoubtable. Is that a word? Undoubtable? Undoable. Anyway, it is going to be a great summer, but remember to put that positive energy out there too, okay? We want to catch the attention of the universe, and we want to pick up those positive vibes. There are so many great aspects. So, first week of June, remember, I'm going to pull a card for each week. First week of June, remember I said it really kicked off with that Mars-Jupiter conjunction and the new moon in Gemini. So, that's all about planting seeds and growing things, okay? And also, Mars and Aries. Listen, you have to fight for the things that you want sometimes. And if you come to a point where you have to fight for something, I want you to fully fight for it, because you know why, Leo? You deserve it. Now, the card of the first week of June You got the Hermit, okay? Huge Virgo energy, and this is really great because remember I said this is a lot of personal development, this is kind of like a personal growth journey for you. The Hermit is also like in line with that. So the first week of June, I want you to spend some time uh, doing a little bit of soul searching because as you can see here, he's climbed the top of the mountain, he's made all these achievements, and now he just wants to be alone because he wants to reflect and he wants to think about, you know, his future. Another thing is like you can see he's holding a lantern, but you can only see so far with a lantern. How do you see further than that lantern light? You look within yourself. That's where the light is. So again, first week of June, I want you to do a little bit of soul searching, and I think that's going to help you. I don't want you to like completely isolate yourself from like your friends and family because I think they're really important for you this month. But I do want you to spend a little bit of time alone with yourself, whether it's taking your dog out for a really long walk or whatever it is. I think that I think it'll be very helpful. Now, the second week of June, we have Venus conjoining Uranus. We have Mercury going into Gemini. A lot of communication there. I did point out the full moon in Sagittarius, which is really great. That's, you know, all about freedom. That's all about exploration. That's, you know, that's really good, strong energy. And for you, Leo, that again, that is your fifth house of love, creativity, and let's go ahead and see what's in store for you. Yes, you got the Chariot. Look at you. You've got two major arcanas, okay? So the Chariot is huge Cancer energy, first of all. But secondly, this is really great because this is all about moving forward from past obstacles, okay? And this is something that you are doing, and this is like if there is anything that you have to tie up, any buds you have to nip, second week is the time to do it so you can move forward and move forward in a fast way, okay? You can see here with the Chariot, he has, first of all, you can see he's standing up. He's not even sitting down. That's how eager he is to move forward. Secondly, you can see in his hand, he has the wand from the Magician. He's not even holding the reins. This is all about manifestation, all the dreams that you wanted to come true, the journey that you're on now, the life path that you have chosen to move forward with. Now, the third week of June, this is officially summer, all right? Also, Venus is moving into Gemini, so that's a lot of like, you know, expect a lot of communication there. And, it, you know, Venus will sextile Jupiter as well, so there's going to be luck in that area. And for you, oh, wow, you got the Queen of Wands. That's amazing. So, third week of June, you're going to have the power to attract whatever you want. So use that to your ability, okay? Remember what I said. This is a month of taking action, all right? We want to be an Imagine Dragon song. This is your kingdom come, all right? So, the Queen of Wands, I call her the witch of the tarot deck because she has, first of all, witches are awesome. Secondly, she has the uncanny ability to attract whatever she wants. You've got this, Leo. That's amazing, and I'm glad that you got it. And the last week of June, the only major thing, I mean, well, there's a couple things, but the only major thing I'm going to point out is that new moon in Cancer that we have. And so that's a good time to do like a little gut check, okay? Especially because Neptune is going to be going retrograde, and that's not, I don't even want you to think about that because that's just saying like don't be delusional. But Leos, you're not the type to be that way. So fourth week, awesome. Remember, new moon in Cancer, which I told you is going to be in your 12th house, right? And so that is all about healing, and you did get healing, okay? This is the big healing, recovery, taking a moment to breathe, taking a moment to relax, because everything has just been going really crazy for you in a very positive motion, in a very forward momentum, and this is perfect how this all works out for you, okay? So I want you to take a little breather at the end of the month, okay, the last week of June. Obviously, like, don't, like, relax too much, but take enough time for you to, like, do you know what I mean? All right, so Leo, I really love you. I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And have a great month, okay? And I'll see you for the weeklies that are going to be coming up every week. Thank you so much, Leo. I love you again, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye.